Hello everyone, I hope you are having a great day. So let me present my presentation.
Please let's see your face first before you present your presentation. Let them see
Okay
your
sir, just
let
go
them
ahead.
see your face. Okay,
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 hello
yeah.
everyone.
Go on
My
now.
name is Jamie and right now I am presenting on a topic epiphytic microbes. Can you see the PPT?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay sir. Okay, what are the different plant regions? So plant mainly has two regions, phylosphere as well as the rhizosphere. But depending on the parts of a plant, there are many more regions into the phylosphere, right? So different parts of a plant has its own microbiome. Different part of a plant has its own microbial community. So they interact with a plant as commensal, mutualism, as well as the parasitism, right? And depending on the location of those microbes, there are two types of plant associated microbes are there, epiphytes as well as the endophytes. So here right now I'm presenting about the epiphytes. So epiphytic microbes are the organism that can survive or the colonize on the surface of a plant, right? Either leaf, root or the stem. And that can be bacteria, fungus, algae, as well as the nematodes. So what are the importance of these epiphytic microbes? These epiphytic microbes are help in plant health by aiding in nutrient absorption, protection against the pathogen, and participating in various ecological processes. So as you can see into the image, so this image includes the different part of a plant, different part of phylospheric part as well as the rhizosphere. Next, uh, in this slide, I have compared the epiphytes as well as the endophytes. So, depending on the location, epiphytes cannot penetrate to the plant cell. For endophytes, they can penetrate to the tissues like xylem, phloem, as well as the plant cell. Benefit to the host. This epiphytic microbe can compete with a pathogenic microbe for the colonization, as well as they can produce many antimicrobial substance, and they contribute to the nutrition cycle, right? And endophytes can enhance the nutrient uptake, improve the stress tolerance, as well as they are important for the plant growth promoting compounds. Communication. So how they communicate with a epiphytic bacteria do not have more complex communication as well. For the endophytic, they have more complex signaling because they are inside the tissue, inside the cell of a plant, and they also elicitate the immune response of a plant. For the defense mechanism, these epiphytes produce a physical barrier for the seasonal changes as well as from the pathogens. They also produce a biofilm that also can protect the plant. And these endophyte bacteria mainly modulate the plant immune response for the defense of our pathogens. Here are some examples I have given for the epiphyte, that is Sphingomonas, Methylobacterium. For fungus, there is a Cladosporium and a Chlorella, that is algae. And endophyte example is Bacillus, Pseudomonas, Neotyphodium, mainly mycorrhizal fungi are there, and algae, that is Mycochloropsis. So in this 10 minute of presentation, I have mostly focused on the role or the application of these epiphytic microbes. So here are the role of epiphytic microbes, mainly bacteria. So bacteria are important for nutrient cycling, pathogen protection, plant growth promotion, as well as the moisture retention. So I have taken one example from the references. So for the nutrient cycling, Pseudomonas syringae contribute to the nitrogen cycling by breaking down the leaf litter. Pathogen production, Bacillus subtilis produces antimicrobial compound that can suppress the pathogenic fungi or the bacteria of a plant surface. Many epiphytic bacteria produces the PGPR. So Methylobacterium species produces auxin, that is a plant hormone that can stimulate the root production. And many bacteria can retain the moisture of a plant, right, by making the biofilm formation, like a Sphingomonas species. can form the biofilm that can trap the water inside the cell. For the epiphytic fungus also important for the nutrient cycling. Funguses are the main decomposer. They break down the complex matter into the smaller substance so that plant can take it easily, right? So Phylostetica species also known to colonize the leaf surface and contribute to break down the leaf litter. And they have also role in biodiversity as well as the interaction with other bacteria. So fungus can interact with bacteria that can be beneficial to the plant also. For example, Trichoderma species here interact with Pseudomonas, often exhibit the synergistic relation for that will help the plant health and also resist the disease. And there are also epiphytic algae available that can contribute for the photosynthesis as well as the oxygen for the plant as well as helpful for the ecosystem. Epiphytic algae contribute to nutrient cycling by fixing carbon, nitrogen and many other micronutrients by enhancing the nutrient availability into the ecosystem. For example, Chlorella species can colonize the surface of aquatic plants, aiding in nutrient dynamic. So this epiphytic algae mainly has more number on the plant surface that is present in aquatic plants. So aquatic plant has more number of algae than compared with a fungus or the bacteria. So here are main applications of epiphytic microbes. So nowadays epiphytic microbes mainly used in agriculture as a biocontrol agent, biofertilizer, biopesticide for the enhancement of crop yield, right? So Pseudomonas syringes help in plant disease. Many disease of a tomatoes that can be cured by the Pseudomonas syringes. As a biofertilizer, Bacillus subtilis can enhance the nutrient uptake in various crops. Biopesticides, Trichoderma species of a fungus, it is already commercial biopesticide that can help soil-borne pathogen, right? And enhancement of a crop yield, many bacteria as well as the fungus can increase the availability of nitrogen, phosphorus that can also uh, make a nutrient more soluble to the plants so that plant can easily take, right? And so many microbes can produce the pgpr that will be helpful for the soil structure also and that indirectly or directly beneficial to the plant. Production of phytohormones. So many fungus produces many hormones. For example, this fungus produces the auxin that can promote the root growth. And many other industries like the cosmetic industry, clinical industry, there are many useful importance of epiphytic microbes. In cosmetic industry, it can use as a preservative, it can use as a skincare product. In moisturizer also we can use a epiphytic fungus compounds. In wound healing, the extract from the epiphytic bacteria promote the wound healing, that is its clinical application. And also many helpful bacteria of a plant can produce antimicrobial compound that is against the pathogen, right? For example, Bacillus subtilis produce the antimicrobial compound against many pathogen. Future direction. So in this image you can see one bacteria is there that is on the leaf of a plant and it is producing many uh, metabolites that can be act as antibiotic, as biosurfactant, as a pigment, also useful in pigment industry, as well as producing hormones like auxin. So for the future, we can use this microbe for developing synthesis tailored for specific crop, enhancing climate resilience by studying the microbial adaptation to the stress, leveraging omics technology to characterize the microbial function. Additionally, for the biotechnological applications, like promoting biocontrol and biostimulant applications through the field trial and precision agriculture will be optimized their use in sustainable farming as well as important for the pharmaceuticals. Why I'm producing the epiphytes? Why epiphytes? So epiphyte basically develop on the surface of a plant, right? So epiphytes can be used as a cheaper source. The isolation of epiphytes is really easy. You only need the agar media or the potato dextrose agar if you are culturing the fungus, and no other complex chemicals are needed to isolate these epiphytes. as well as the culture in the laboratory condition is also easy. And if you are producing any metabolite out of these epiphytes, that metabolite also can multiply in lab level, pilot scale, as well as the industrial level. So that is why using epiphyte for the production of novel metabolite is important. As a conclusion, I'm concluding here that epiphyte or any other plant associated microbes has a very important role for producing novel metabolite as well as combat the resistance toward disease and other environmental conditions. Many microbes also protect plant for the biotic and abiotic stress, right? And I'm encouraging further exploration and appreciation of epiphytic microbe in both natural as well as agricultural setting. These are the important references I have used in this presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. Please, can you drop your slides? Please, can you remove your slides? Yeah, please remove the slides.
Yes, I have removed.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
These epiphytes, where do you get them from? Where do they come from before they get to the plant? At least they must be from somewhere.
Yes, epiphyte can get on the plant surface by environment, by soil, from the wind, from the root, as well as from the root, the epiphytes can enter on the surface of a plant.
So that means that the surface of the plant itself does not produce the epiphyte, but it just comes from the environment and stay on the surface.
Yes, and mainly the surface microbes surface microbes comes from the surrounding environment of this of the plant.
All right. Thank you very much.